The Ride Home Rants podcast is brought to you by former guest of the show and Matt Landowski and Sweet Hand Sports. Our mission at Sweet Hand Sports is to gear you up for greatness. With our top tier gloves, you are set to grip, win, and dominate. Grip your victory and leave your mark on the game. Sweet Hand Sports brings you batting gloves and now golf gloves that are designed to be durable and breathable. Go to sweethandsports.com, use the promo code BONO10 and save yourself 10%. Grip your victory at Sweet Hand Sports. Once again, sweethandsports.com, promo code BONO10 to save yourself 10%. The Ride Home Rants podcast is also brought to you by Buddy's Beard Care. Buddy's Beard Care provides premium men's grooming product at an affordable price. Products are made in Ohio, and Buddy's Beard Care supports local. The majority of their suppliers are from other Ohio-based companies. You can find them on social media at Buddy's Beard Care or online at buddysbeardcare.com. He has sent me a complimentary bottle of their beard balm. My beard has never felt softer. It has never been more tamed and has never grown faster or looked healthier. I've been using these products for a little while now, and I love every minute of it. Once again, buddysbeardcare.com. Use the promo code Mike Bono and save yourself 15%. Next, we are brought to you by Tactical Brotherhood. The Tactical Brotherhood is a movement to support America. We believe that there is a gap in focus when it comes to companies that support America. We want to be the front lines of supporting Americans and are determined to find something worth being proud of in every aspect of our military, starting with the men and women who serve and protect us. Our mission is simple: to unite like-minded individuals by celebrating what makes each one of us unique Americans. You don't have to be a veteran to join us. You just have to love America. Go to tacticalbrotherhood.com, use the promo code Mike Bono, and save yourself 10%. Once again, the tacticalbrotherhood.com, promo code Mike Bono, save yourself 10%. Next, we are brought to you by Deemed Fit, a clothing company brought to you by first responders for first responders. They are a clothing apparel company that helps those who have worked through the COVID-19 pandemic and also for all the first responders with their mental and physical health. Deemed Fit donates 100% of their net profits from the Never Forget collection sales to the Tunnel of Towers Foundation to support those from 9/11. Once again, go to deemedfit.com. Check out all of their great products. All of them have great messages. They fit and look great. Use the promo code Mike Bono and save yourself 10%. By supporting Deemed Fit through your own purchase, gifts bought for your friends, family, and colleagues, or by becoming one of our brand ambassadors, you become part of the Deemed Fit family. Don't miss out on this great way to help and support everyone who has helped and supported our country. Deemedfit.co, promo code Mike Bono, and save yourself 10%. Next, we have Shankit Golf. Shankit Golf is golf apparel made for the everyday golfer. We're not going to go out and shoot a 6 under par. We're probably going to shoot a 6 over par, but we are going to give you the gear to help you rock it on and off of the course. Our goal here at Shankit Golf is for everyone to have a great time on and off of the course, and we're going to help you look great while doing it. Go to shankitgolf.com, use the promo code Mike Bono, and save yourself 10%. Once again, shankitgolf.com, promo code Mike Bono, and save yourself 10%. Lastly, the Ride Home Rants podcast is brought to you by Web Western. Web Western is for those who roll up their sleeves and do what it takes to get the job done. The arrow serves as a constant reminder to be a straight shooter, no excuses, no bullshit, just honest hard work. It's a brand that reflects the passion within us to lend a hand when it is needed, fight to protect our God-given rights, and live life like there is no tomorrow. Be a straight shooter. Now, let's start the show. Welcome, everybody, to another episode of the Ride Home Rants podcast. This is, as always, your host, Mike Bono. I got a very special and a little bit weird episode for us here today. We're going to be talking all things fast food. I got a couple guys on here to talk to us, and I'm going to let them introduce themselves. Guys, we're going to, you can't get out of these round tables without having any bitty questions here. So I need your name. How many cups of coffee do you have in a day? And is butter on movie popcorn overrated or underrated? And Tony, we're going to start with you.
My name is Tony Bogan. I'm a regular here on Ride Home Rants. I usually get 2 cups of coffee a day, but I've upped it to three, especially during that afternoon when it's slow. And movie theater butter popcorn is absolutely underrated.
Absolutely. And last year we got Dave.
Yeah, D Frank here. It's 4 cups of coffee. It's actually just one giant cup of coffee, but it's four for normal human beings. Movie theater popcorn butter is underrated. I don't know if they sprinkle a little crack in it or what, but it's 100%. It makes the movie theater experience good. Movie theater popcorn, a nice big tall fountain cherry Coke. It's like $72 later, but it's delicious.
You're not wrong with that at all. Everybody knows me, Mike Bono. I'm
Mhm.
with you on that, D Frank. I have 1 cup while I'm sitting here waking up in the morning, but it's the size of 2 cups of coffee, and then I fill up my big tumbler, which is about 4 cups of coffee that I drink throughout the day. So I'm about 6 cups if you break it down that way of coffee a day. And movie theater popcorn, that's absolutely underrated. Yeah, I don't know what they're doing with that, but it's phenomenal. If they sold it in the stores, it would be sold out instantly and everywhere. I think we all just found a new business. Yeah, just tap it in there. Yeah, absolutely. But we're not going to talk about movie theaters. We're going to talk about fast food here. And Dave, we're going to start with you. Rank the big four fast food restaurants from best to worst with Wendy's, McDonald's, Burger King, and Arby's.
All right, so best of first, Wendy's, McDonald's, Burger King, and Arby's. I think number one for me is going to have to be McDonald's, and that is simply on the virtue of their breakfast. McDonald's breakfast is
Mm-hmm.
infallible. It's consistent. It is unbelievable. Number two for me would be Arby's. You know, the fact that aside from paying for a $5 gallon of gas, I have to be a coupon guy at Arby's because it's so expensive, but it
Yeah.
doesn't take anything away from it. Totally delicious. The curly fries are fire. Number three on the list would be Wendy's. You know, Wendy's is so hit and miss. They come up with these seasonal menus, and sometimes they're really good, and sometimes they're really not. And Burger King's number four for me, only because what it used to be. Burger King used to be, right up there with McDonald's, and it's just kind of fallen off over the years. It's just, nothing that you get at Burger King actually looks like what it looks like in the commercial. You'll say, "Oh, that looks awesome in the commercial," and then you go and you'll order it, and it shows up, and it's like, wait, like this isn't what I ordered.
Yeah. All right. Oh, Tony, what about you? You got some stuffies that you're rocking with right there. I don't know what the hell you got on your lap right now, but I just looked over and saw that. But yeah, what's your
Oh,
ranking
it's
for the
just
best?
one of these stuffy pillows.
I got you.
We got like 10 of these. But as far as ranking the big four, I'm gonna say Wendy's is number one because of their breakfast. I do like French toast sticks, 99-cent iced coffee. Because when I lived in Ravenna, when I go be on my way to church, I'd be like, 99-cent iced coffee, any size? Hey, I'm not gonna turn that down. Shoot. And then next would be McDonald's, because especially I would use the app a ton to get you get
Yeah.
10 nuggets for $2, a free French fry, whatever item that they throw out. So McDonald's is two. Three is Arby's, but I do like the fact that they send coupons in the mail. I'm somebody who is a penny pincher. I'm not gonna argue against that. I like Arby's for that because that has come in clutch at times. And last but not least is Burger King, simply because honestly, other than I got one of those Ohio State crown things, plastic crowns that they had when I was getting back from a lacrosse game. They'll do cool stuff like that, but other than that, Burger King, it ain't hitting like it used to.
Yeah, I would say yeah. For me, McDonald's, it's mainly their breakfast. Their vanilla iced coffee is fire for sure. That sausage, egg, and cheese McGriddle, I can eat like four of those things, and their hash browns are just on point. Here's where I struggle. Wendy's is so hit and miss for me to put them at number two. I got Arby's beating them out barely because when Wendy's is hitting, it's two all day for me, but it's two hit and miss. Arby's is expensive, then Wendy's, and then Burger King. Burger King's just not where it's at. I do like their egg and cheese croissants in the morning for their breakfast. It's not bad. It's a nice change of pace from McDonald's breakfast, but it's not enough to put them above 4. For me, Burger King's definitely number 4 for me. Tony, to stay with you on this one, is Sheets considered fast food in your opinion?
Yes, absolutely. I see no argument as to why it would never be considered fast food. It's like one of those places that's open all the time. If you want to come back from the bar, come back for some comedy gig or a game at
Yeah.
like 12 o'clock at night and you don't feel like cooking nothing, why you go to Sheets, you get 3 for $6 sampler, grab like, a drink or something, then you come back and you watch Pac-12 After Dark.
I got you. After the comedy gigs, for sure. I frequent Sheets. What do you
The
got?
Sheets in the area that they're redoing are all putting in drive-through windows, so you can actually order in drive-through, just like a fast food restaurant. So I 100% would put it in fast food.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, you have to what they're made to order. I mean, I
And
frequented after so many shows. Just nothing's open. It's late at night. And it's like, let's swing through Sheets. They're open, and let's grab something real quick for the ride home. You know what I mean? Or to the
Yep.
hotel or wherever we're at. It's always good. That sampler though, you can't go wrong with that sampler at Sheets. Like, hey, make your own, get a drink for it, and you only spend $10. It's easy, quick, and you're out the road.
Yep.
Yeah, that sampler. I got the wife peanut gallery in the back. She loves the sampler from Sheets that we're talking about. That. All right, D. Frank, which fast food place has the best burgers, not fries or other sandwiches, just the burgers?
So, I mean, are we opening this up to the entirety?
The entirety, fast food.
I'm going to go with Five Guys. I think that
Five Guys. Ooh.
it's again, one of those ones where you got to submit a kidney in order to pay for it. But gosh, you can get them made your way. I get mine all the way, no lettuce, add jalapenos, and yeah, absolutely. Number one burger, Five Guys.
Oh, dude, the jalapenos on a Five Guys burger. That's wow. That's I can't handle spice anymore. I mean, I love spicy food, but like my body is just like rejecting it the older I get. Like that is where I'm at.
The capsaicin that exists in jalapenos is the only reason I haven't had my first heart attack yet.
You're probably not wrong. Tony, what about you? What's your best burger?
I am going to have to say Hardee's. I'm going to have to say Hardee's. Yep. Hardee's makes some pretty good burgers. They're at least the one where I would go. Their chicken left a lot to be desired, but their burgers are actually pretty solid.
I haven't had Hardee's in forever. I couldn't even talk about those. It's been so long since I've had Hardee's. Five Guys is a solid choice, but I'm a Wendy's burger kind of guy. I think Wendy's has a pretty good burger. That Baconator. You can't. I'm a square. I know, D. Frank. You ain't gonna tell me. I don't care. I'm a basic bitch. I know. You don't gotta tell me. Wendy's is quick. That Baconator hits every time. But yeah, Wendy's has a good burger. Five Guys their burgers are phenomenal. I mean, I just don't have to. I just hate taking out a small loan just to get a burger and some fries is the only thing. Haven't tried anything out west like In-N-Out. Everyone says In-N-Out has the best burgers, but I've never been out west, so I can't speak to that. Have either of you had an In-N-Out or at all?
I've been out west.
So if you're going to talk, go ahead, Tony.
Sorry about that. I've been out west, but I never had In-N-Out burger.
Yes. So when it comes to regional burgers, if you're going to look at like Checkers Rallies, the Big Buford, it is right up there with a Five Guys burger. If you're going to go to the South, Whataburger from Texas is definitely overrated. If you get into the Midwest, Culver's with their butter burger, I think is kind of mid. But In-N-Out, give me a 4x4 animal style fries, and especially if you're hitting that up after you've had a couple of cold chili pops on the way home, it is absolutely awesome. There's a reason why In-N-Out is good. It's also really reasonable, particularly, and it's not just California reasonable. It's like regular people reasonable too.
Regular people reasonable. I don't know what you said with the 4x4 animal style and the animal style fries, but I want that right now. I don't know what it is, but it sounds phenomenal.
Yeah, so it's 4 patties. You can get as many as you want. They can customize them. And animal style is some combination of grilled onions and like a Thousand Island dressing house sauce on it or whatever. It is, yeah, it's like crack. It's excellent.
Oh wow, I'll
Yeah.
have to go try it.
Yeah, yeah, that's a must. You have to try that. That sounds phenomenal. But D Frank, with places like Jersey Mike's, Subway, Penn Station, and other sandwich places considered fast food, and if not, what would you consider them to be?
So I had Penn Station for the first time this weekend, and they tried really hard. Like I think that, I'm such a connoisseur of subs that I do consider them to be fast food, but that's only because if you get a real good mom and pop shop with a good like Italian hoagie on Dago bread and everything, that's the difference between that and a fast food spot. Like you get in a Subway, you're getting into, if you go to Jersey Mike's or if you go to one of those outfits, they're just kind of okay. Firehouse, those sort of places. I'd put Jersey Mike's at the front of those only because of the
Yeah.
house dressing that you can get on there, and their bread's usually pretty good. So yes, fast food. Give me Jersey Mike's on those ones.
Yeah, Jersey Mike's is out of those ones. I mean, I like Subway, but I don't know what it is about Jersey Mike's. Get it a lot of work. They're right up the road. They're pretty quick. They can deliver right to the branch that I'm at, and everything works out. It's quick, it's easy, and I can eat it at my desk and keep on about my day. Subway, I mean, they've gone downhill a little bit, in my opinion. I don't know if I would. I guess I consider them fast food, but it's they're almost like delis. Like you said, D Frank. You get a little mom and pop. You're making your own sandwich. Tony, get your thoughts on this one here, and then I'll finish this little tirade I had about these sandwich shops.
I like Jersey Mike's. Subway, I'm a little bit biased, but because I lived like within walking distance from a Subway back when I lived in Ravenna, I liked Subway, because I had shit ton of coupons, so I was buying like every other day. It seemed like every third or fourth day. I never really had any complaints with it. Even when I lived in Shaker, I would go to Subways back when they had that old jingle, the $5 foot long.
Yeah. Yeah,
Yep.
what
Which
happened to that? It's like
exactly.
$10 a foot long now.
Yeah, that
Jared
song.
got busted, and they had to pay out a bunch of money, and they couldn't do the $5 footlongs anymore.
Well,
True.
Jared
That's my
ruined the
piece on
$5 foot
Subway.
long for that. But I mean, yeah, I consider them more sandwich shops than fast food because I mean you're getting a sub for that. My uncle growing up had a little deli sandwich shop back in my hometown growing up, a little pizzeria that we would frequent after school. And everyone would always ask me, like, why does he just have the word sandwich up on the board? Like, what, he doesn't have what type of sandwich? Like, no, because he's gonna make you whatever the hell he feels like making you that day. He is straight off the boat immigrant, like from Sicily. Like, he doesn't care what you want. If you say I want a sandwich, he's gonna make you a sandwich, and you don't know what you're gonna get, but it's gonna be phenomenal every time. And if you asked him about it, he wouldn't tell you. He would just be like, "You will shut up. I'm gonna make you food," and then that was it. And he made you. It was just every time. It was phenomenal. I would consider them more like that, even though you can actually pick what you want to eat. Unlike Uncle Tony's place back home in Fallsview, West Virginia, where it's just if you say sandwich, he cuts it fresh every time, but it's awesome every time. But you don't know what you're going to get. It's a mystery to everybody, but it's good every time for sure. D. Frank, what about what do you like, Mr. Heroes, or have you ever had a Mr. Heroes sandwich?
Yeah, so Mr. Hero, Mr. Sub, they're all kind of that same just general analogous blob of sub shops that are out there.
Yeah.
I think the problem is that they're all pretty mid. Here in Northwest Pennsylvania, Western New York, you get Wegmans subs, which you can get from the supermarket, and they're kind of the bar that everybody judges their sub shops around here. If your sub is better than a Wegman sub, you got a good sub. If your sub is not as good as a Wegman sub, then it's not. And so a lot of those places are just kind of mid, in my opinion.
Okay. Tony, what about you?
I grew up eating Mr. Heroes. I grew up I got no complaints against Mr. Heroes, to be honest with you. You got like Roman burger, nuggets, French fries. That was my first introduction to waffle fries was Mr. Heroes. Waffle fries with the cheese sauce, this cheese steak. I live by Mr. Heroes, 5 minutes up the road from me, so I have no complaints against Mr. Heroes at all.
I would love to contribute to this question. This was a fitty question when we were coming up with this. I've never had Mr. Heroes, so I can't even speak to this one. I will
You're
take
missing
y'all's
out.
word for it. If I'm ever near one, I'm definitely gonna have to try it now. Just from you, Tony. This one, I, okay. This one might get we're gonna get a little deep on this one. Think back to when you were kids and little kids. Did you like McDonald's or Burger King's play area for little kids better? And D Frank, start us out.
McDonald's, but I think it's only because I never knew that Burger King had play areas also. Like the Mill Creek Mall here in Northwest Pennsylvania had the best. It was huge. It was it's like going to a free amusement park for poor kids like us growing up.
Absolutely, Tony. What about you?
I would have to agree with him. I'd have to say McDonald's because everyone knew about it. You had
Yeah,
Ronald McDonald and all his pals. So McDonald's.
I remember growing up having birthday parties at McDonald's for the play area alone. I believe Hardee's back home where I was had a little play area. We would go there, but like yeah, Burger King, you didn't even really know it was there. It was so small. Unless you were looking for it, you didn't know they had a play area. I wish McDonald's and them would bring the play areas back. What are we thinking about the kids' play areas at fast food joints?
Thanks, COVID.
Yep,
Ruined everything.
Yep.
yep, absolutely. I think we just need to get back to it and just say the hell with it. Let's let kids be kids. If we're going out to fast food, as adults we've already given up. Let's let the kids have fun while we're there. You know what I mean? What did you guys get the Happy Meals with like growing up with McDonald's? And was it the nuggets or the burger when you would frequent the McDonald's?
Team Nuggets. Hands down, Team Nuggets. Like, when Bill Elliott was sponsored by McDonald's, you'd always have that little die-cast car. I think I
Yeah.
collected damn near every color of it. I'm not even joking. So it was the Nuggets for me. As an adult, I lean towards getting their burgers more, but I'm a Nuggets guy at heart.
I was a burger guy growing up, and so my dad would come pick me up from my mom's house, and I'd go to his house. So I always associated Happy Meals with going over there. But the big thing that I associated with was, and we talked about this in one of the movie pods that we did, was the McDonald's glassware that you used to get, whether it was the
Yeah.
Batman ones or one of those other ones. Like, yeah, absolutely, Happy Meals for days.
Happy Meals hit. I always loved when they had the collectible toys. Like that. I feel like that's when I was like, "Hey, can we get McDonald's today, just so I can get a Happy Meal?" I would bounce back and forth. Believe it or not, I was a very picky eater growing up, so it was Team Nuggets for me growing up. Just because I would always have to like special order my burgers. One, I don't eat pickles. They would just load it up with pickles. I still don't eat pickles as an adult. I think pickles are the spawn of Satan. I hate pickles. I have a whole bit about how much I hate pickles that I do on stage. It's just yeah, they're garbage. They're hot garbage. I hate pickles. So I was always having to like drive my dad crazy going through the drive-through to try to get just a quick Happy Meal, and he's like, "All right, I need a Happy Meal with a burger, no onions, no pickles, light ketchup." Like, and he would just have to like, I was such a picky eater growing up. Now, if you put food in front of me, it disappears as an adult. I don't care what is except pickles. The hell with pickles. I see you shaking your head, D Frank. Like I'm not like I could see that. I don't. Pickles
I would
suck.
like extra pickles. I like
Mm.
pickled garlic ring bologna. I like pickled eggs. You can pickle a boot and I'd eat it. Like whatever. Anytime, anywhere,
You,
baby.
you would not have gotten along with my aunt. My aunt loved pickles.
I hate pickles. I still hate it. I'm the 37-year-old man. I hate pickles. I despise. But like I get mad when I ask for no pickles on a sandwich, and it comes with like the pickle sitting next to the sandwich. Like why would if I didn't want it on my sandwich? What makes you think I want it adjacent to my sandwich, messing up my fries? Like that's where I'm at with them. Yeah, it's a whole thing with me with them. But yeah, Team Burger now. I do like that for a while there, McDonald's was doing like adult Happy Meals. Did y'all have that in your area, or was that just here in Central Ohio? Where here at the McDonald's here, you could do an adult Happy Meal, came with either a Big Mac or a 10-piece nugget. I don't know where they got away with this, but I heard they were giving little shooters of alcohol as the toy or the prize you got on the inside. They're not around anymore. I haven't seen them anymore. I don't know if they got in trouble, but that's a phenomenal idea in getting
There's
an
absolutely
adult
no
Happy Meal.
way that that's possibly true.
There's no way that could be possible or even legal.
I don't know. I never ordered one, but that's what everyone was saying. Like I was always afraid. Like if I'm getting this and a fast food place is giving me booze, like this can't be legal. One, that they're giving it to you through a drive-through, and handing you shooters of alcohol. I don't know if this is true, but that's what I heard. Is that the special prize that you got in the as a toy was adult related?
It is Ohio.
Yeah, I mean, phenomenal idea with adult Happy Meals because I feel like we all need that. We need to come up with a better way for the prize inside of the box that you get, and find a way around that to make it worth. Because I don't know if I could walk into a McDonald's at 37 years old and be like, I'll take a Happy Meal, please. You know what I mean? Like that. I don't know if I can do that and be able to walk out of there with my head held high. Like I'm ordering a Happy Meal as I'm almost 40. Where we at on that? We digging the adult Happy Meals or deep fried?
I think adult Happy Meal guy is related to adult Disney person. I think that people that are trying to vicariously live out their youth through their retail purchases, I think need to grow up a little bit.
I agree. I 100% agree.
Yeah, yeah. The wife and I have been kicking around like possibly making a Disney vacation. Our son just turned 17. I mean, he's a little older, but like he's old enough that he could ride. Like she went when he was real little. Like he couldn't ride anything. He had to stay in Kittyland and get the full experience of it. Like now he's bigger. He can ride a lot of the bigger rides and all that. So we think maybe just one last hurrah for us as a family to go there. But I don't think we're gonna. We do it because one, the heat in Florida and me don't get along as a paisan that sweats sitting in 66-degree AC house. But like I don't know. Grew up going on family vacations at Disney. Never got to one like at that age, so I don't know about that one for sure. We've been kicking around the idea though. But let's get back to some fast food here. D. Frank, what's your favorite fast food restaurant that we may or may not have talked about?
Oh, wow. So I spent some time down in North Carolina and I fell in love with Bojangles. You get a spicy chicken biscuit and some sweet tea and the seasoned waffle fries and Bojo's is phenomenal. I oftentimes would like to open one up north and just introduce all the Yankees to that because it's phenomenal. I think that Pita Pit is underrated. I think that that's one that is kind of regionalized, but you kind of go in and get a pita and fill it up. And obviously, I think getting a Moe's burrito or whatever. We haven't really talked about fast food or fast casual Mexican yet. And I don't know if that's like intentional, if like we're worried ICE is going to bust in and like get us or something like that. But yeah, like I'm all about like a Moe's or a Chipotle burrito as well.
We didn't get into that. I don't know why we stuck with the big four for this one when we were coming up with the outline for that one, but I'll come back to that. Tony, what about you with this question?
I ate Bojangles and I like Bojangles. I ate Whataburger in 2020 when me and my friends were down in Alabama. I liked it, but one place that I'm surprised nobody's mentioned Popeyes. Popeyes is damn near a staple. I ate it a lot growing up. I just wish there were ones in better quality around me because the ones in the area are absolutely awful. But they are like they're like hidden gems. There are a couple of hidden gem ones that actually are good and make actual fresh food and actually care about what they're doing. So I have to say Popeyes. And as far as what you said, Frank, on the fast casual, I used to work at Chipotle. I'm kind of biased. I like Chipotle as well.
Okay.
Well, Tony, I'm not gonna lie, man. The whole like the problem with Popeyes is the same problem in our area with KFC. I'm not gonna tell you I don't eat it because I do, and I'm not gonna tell you it's not delicious because it is. But the problem is I feel like I'm ordering in Baghdad. Like it's like, you walk in there and it's like, excuse me, I made an order, please, sir. Like, can you please like, can I have some chicken, please? They just kind of look at you like, I'll get you chicken when I want to get you chicken, and it's like it's an experience. But I ain't gonna lie, every 6 months a bucket of the Colonel or or some Popeyes. Yeah, you're right. It goes.
Big
Can't go
facts.
wrong. We love our KFC here. We do order the big family bucket for ourselves, with the side, 4 different sides. Yeah, we think it comes. I think we get like the 8 piece, and then we add the new chicken tenders that they added on there, like another 4 or 5 piece of that too as well. Feeds all of us for the night for the 3 of us. I mean, they just opened a Bojangles here in Zanesville. I have not tried it yet, but it's on the list of places that I need to try for that one. I am going to be a little bit, I don't want to say controversial here with talking about Chipotle in that we have a Hotheads burritos here, and I will die on this hill. It is better than Chipotle. The the meats are seasoned better at Hotheads. The sauce is better, and I think you get a bigger portion with Hotheads than you do at Chipotle. And I just don't think I think Chipotle has hung it up. They don't care anymore. They're just like, here's your bowl, here's your burrito. Get the hell out of here. I don't care. But yeah,
I
hotheads.
got a good story about hothead.
Yeah, I'm a
Okay.
big hothead guy.
I got one about hotheads. So I was at a Mahoning Valley Scrappers game where there was like a promo that if there was a player struck out the side, you get free hothead burritos. Sure enough, it happened. I went all the way to the hotheads, which was half hour away from me at the time, and loaded that puppy up. I enjoyed it, and I would go back again if they actually bothered to build a location closer to me.
Yeah, the problem where I live a little bit out more in the country here, so everything is about 20, 30 minutes away from me. Very few DoorDash orders here. I want to talk
Mm.
about that for a little bit. DoorDash with fast food and everything like that has, I think, made us a little bit lazier with actually getting the full fast food experience of going through the drive-through or going even in and eating in. I don't see anybody eating in at any place anymore. Fast food at McDonald's or anything, or Burger King or anything like that. It's all DoorDash anymore. But yeah, I mean, the comfort foods with the Chipotle and the hotheads, that's been, people say I'm crazy that hotheads is better than Chipotle. I'll die on this hill. Like I don't care. Like hotheads all day. I people like at work want to order like, hey, how about Chipotle? I'm like, I don't like eating garbage. I'm sorry. What about you? How about hotheads? It's the same thing and it's better.
Mm.
No comments on that one. Okay, I'm out.
I've never been to Hotheads. I'm sorry.
I've
Oh,
been one time, and that was
you
it.
gotta try
I
it,
liked
Frank.
it.
Yeah, hotheads for sure for the win. We're gonna round out this show with one of my favorite topics on this one, and that is: would you rather get a milkshake from McDonald's or Arby's, or a Frosty from Wendy's? D. Frank.
Shamrock Shake from McDonald's is a staple, absolutely, as opposed to a Frosty. Yeah, yeah. You know what? If I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to do the 2,800 calories in one dessert, yeah, give me the milkshake from McDonald's. The problem is the milkshake machine is never on.
Yeah.
It's a little bit like trying to buy something on sale from Dick's. It's like, oh yeah, hey, you can only buy it on sale on Tuesdays in the 13th month if there's a full moon. Like it's the same way. So milkshakes from McDonald's when it's actually working.
Gotcha. Tony.
I'm going with the Arby's. I'm going with the Arby's milkshakes. Mainly because I got it so many times with them coupons. Like even Arby's, I believe they may have tried to do like a St. Patrick's Day milkshake. I don't remember, but I know McDonald's did them, and that's outside of that. I'm going with Arby's milkshakes.
Yeah, Arby's tried like a St. Patrick's Day, like Irish Shamrock Shake, and it just didn't hit the way McDonald's did. Yeah, I mean McDonald's and their ice cream machine's never working. Even going in and trying to get like a McFlurry out of them, you can't even get that out of them anymore. Like because milkshakes and ice cream, it never works. Just tell us you took it off the menu, McDonald's. Like if you took the stuff off the menu, just tell us. We're okay with that. We've had a lot of stuff taken away from us in the past couple of years. Ice cream's not going to break us.
It's a little like joint. It's a little like joint custody. You can only get them Tuesdays, Thursdays, and every other weekend.
Yeah, that's exactly it. Wendy's Frosties, I think they're trying to do too much. Let's just go back to just the chocolate. Let's call it a day. The old fries were better to dip in the Frosties than these new fresh cut sea salt fries. Still good, just not like the old fries were with the Frosty on that one. But I had to drink a lot of milkshakes growing up because for whatever reason I grew too fast and I just could not gain weight to save my life. So the doctor's like, just have them drink like 2 or 3 McDonald's shakes a day. That should put some weight on them. That's growing up in the 90s, Tony. That's kind of what we had to do. They were just like, yeah, the hell with that fast food. That should fatten them up a little bit, and it didn't work. So, I think I just got a little bit too much of the McDonald's shakes, but give me a chocolate friend. Oh my Lord, if I could talk today, it'd be great. Chocolate Wendy's Frosty all day. And with that being said, I thought you got to end with dessert. That is actually going to do it for this week's episode of the Ride Home Rants podcast at our fast food roundtable. I want to thank D, Frank, and Tony for joining me for this one. A lot of fun to get your guys' thoughts and that on different fast food places and get to hear your opinions. And as always, if you enjoyed the show, be a friend, tell a friend. If you didn't, tell them anyways. They might like it just because you didn't. That's going to do it for me, and I will see y'all next week. The Ride Home Rants podcast wants to thank you for listening and let everybody know that we do offer monthly subscriptions to help support the show in other ways other than listening and downloading each episode. What you will get with each subscription is you will get bonus episodes that aren't released to everybody. You will also have a chance to ask me anything each and every month where I will put out a special episode just to answer your questions. You will also get more exclusive content that is not released to everybody. To subscribe to the show, go and click on the link in the description of this episode, and I look forward to your added support and to help us keep this show going.